The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest up in the building. My guy, Jordan Ward, in the building. How are you today, my brother?
What's good, man? I'm good.
First of all, I want to show you a lot of love, man. You know, you came in here talking about you're a fan of the show. Mentioned a few of our interviews like Joony and Suave and some of the freestyles and whatnot. So appreciate you for watching, man. Thank you for being here.
Yes, Sirski. No, facts. I've been a fan. Like, I love YouTube interviews. I don't even watch TV. So I've seen a lot of interviews, and I love the curation and the vibe and the energy. And you know what? I like the color green, too. I think I just realized that, too.
Shout out, Rob.
Green's my favorite color, so I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Green's your favorite color?
Yeah.
Why green?
You know, I think it might be because the green Power Ranger when I was a kid, bro. Everybody liked the red Power Ranger, but he was different, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then when I got a little older, I was like, fuck it, it's the color of money. And then actually, that's my favorite color, and my mom's favorite color is purple, but my birthstone is purple, and her birthstone is green, so it's like, you know what I'm saying?
So there's like a spiritual aspect to why the color green is your favorite as well.
And I feel like that's my energy, like, it's like green, you know what I'm saying?
What type of energy is green? I know it's like an aura thing, but that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little blue. Maybe a little blue. It's just like calm. I don't know.
It's calm, definitely calm.
Calm.
Easy going.
But yeah, we'll see. I'm not an aura seer. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an aura feeler.
How's tour life been going for you so far?
Man, it's been good. I mean, we just got started. We just did the past 3 dates. I'm tired as hell, honestly. But I'm not complaining. I'm just like stating my state of being. You know what I mean? But it's fun. I'm having so much fun, man.
It's funny. I feel like, especially like these past couple weeks, like a bunch of artists who've come to me on tour, like Simon Maroney, who's also with Interscope, and shout out Gloss Up. They all on tour with Glorilla, and they come here in the same state. They're like, I'm tired. I'm not complaining. It's just my state of being.
You know what I'm saying?
We need to get this work done.
But it's cool. Though. It's cool to know that, like, damn, we going in. You feel me? Like, we going in. Like, this is what I feel like we in the goddamn, what they call it, like the not NFL. Like the NBA playoffs, like the finals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like performance athlete. Like wake up early, drink some coffee. You know what I'm saying? Drink some water, get a little exercise in. You know what I'm saying? Go see the city, vocal warm ups, do the show, eat good, drink tea. It's fun, man. I feel like Kobe and shit.
You feel like Kobe and shit.
Honestly,
I like that.
Facts.
So how many shows have you done so far on this tour?
Just 3.
Just 3, okay. And then
honestly, I feel like Jordan and shit. I should have said that. I'm sorry, not to cut you off.
Good.
I should have said I'm like Jordan.
You feel like Jordan.
'Cause you know what I'm saying?
Jordan, yeah. But so you've done 3 shows on this tour. How do you get asked to be on this tour? How does this come about? Because the tour's been going on for a little bit already. Because we were just talking about like the West Coast leg and whatnot. So how do you get asked to kind of jump on the tour? It's not like midway. Is it midway through? It's like midway. Yeah, like a quarter of the way through.
Yeah, for sure. Man, honestly, I would credit that to Smino. You know, that's like hometown hero right there. I think he asked me a while back that to rock with him on his next tour, and it just came together. You know what I mean? And shout out J.I.D too. Everybody kind of supported the decision to put me and Suave on there, and it's a few other people that's opening and performing too that are really dope. So I'm excited, man. Did
you and Suave know each other beforehand, by any chance?
No, but we met in L.A. and he's fire. This shit is hard.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I'm glad like that this has been going well for you because I feel like this tour is like the perfect tour for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if we're talking in terms of like energies, like obviously you have a very calm energy, right? And then Suave got, you know, a lot of Suave got a lot of energy, and obviously J.I.D and Smino are J.I.D and Smino, but I think it's good because it's like a balance. You know what I'm saying? Some tours it might be too much energy. Some tours it might be too little energy. But if we talking about like the 4 people that we just mentioned, you, Suave, Smino, and J.I.D, it's just kind of like, okay, there's like a nice aesthetic balance to all this as well.
No, 100%. I mean, honestly, on stage, I'm not gonna lie, I give a lot of energy. I be going in. My team be telling me not to scream and shit, but I be screaming. Screaming B. Screaming B. I'm calling it right there. That's my swag, bro. Screaming B. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you drink tea.
You trying to write for me? on the low ski. No,
So White Crocs right now is going crazy. First of all, congratulations. You know
Thank
what I'm
you,
saying?
man. Thank you.
Because I had seen like some interviews of yours from like 4 or 5 years ago, right? Hair was a lot shorter back then.
A
of
lot
course,
shorter.
too. But it's cool because I always tell artists it's dope when you get to see like interviews from way back when, you know what I'm saying, before you reach this pillar of success that you reach now, and you will reach many more after. But it's cool being able to see that because you were obviously in a completely different place back then, you know what I'm saying? Now, even the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, your hair obviously is longer now. It's cool to see that evolution. Before we get into the White Cross, do you ever like go back and look at those old interviews and like see how far you evolved as like a person and as an artist?
100%, man. I mean, it's crazy because it's like, I literally feel like, although it's been in slow motion, when I really think about it, it must have been going in fast motion because it's like, I still feel the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my hair is longer, but I look at pictures from 2 years ago and I'm like, damn, I didn't realize my hair was that much shorter. You feel me? And like, yeah, I do. You know, I have a stylist and shit now, but my stylist is actually my best friend. You know what I mean? We like met like 10 years ago, and he grew to be a stylist. And he's just hard as shit. And I just got to the point where I'm like, fuck, I need to step my shit up. But I'm still in my same swag. You feel me? But yeah, it's cool to see the evolution, man, and just understanding that it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's all about a bigger plan that we're in. That's what I believe. So I'm just like, man, I'm grateful for the ride. Let's keep going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Where you from originally?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St.
I was
Louis,
born in
Missouri.
Hoffman Estates. That's a little bit outside Chicago, but we moved after a month I was born from St. Louis.
And then I feel like I read somewhere you moved from St. Louis too at some point, right?
I moved to LA when I was 18.
Okay. So Chicago to St. Louis to
Yes, and I was just born in Chicago. I didn't grow up there.
Right.
My whole
Let's make that
family and
very
everything
clear.
from St. My mom just moved there after college and shit. I love Chicago though. I used to tell everybody till I was like 7, I'm from Chicago. And then people at school would be like, no, you're not. You moved there after a month. You know, you moved back after a month. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Now, I love being from St. Louis. You feel me?
Why do you think back then you didn't want to claim St. Louis as much? Just because Chicago is just
Because
cool
I was
thing to
just
say
like
when you were a
7.
kid?
Yeah, when I was like 7 and 8, and Kanye West was from there. You know what I'm saying? And like Nelly was from St. Louis, but I don't know. I always just wanted to be on some different shit. Like, no, I'm from St. Louis. I'm from Chicago, and it was kind of true. But it's like, nah, I'm from St. Louis, man. The greatest city in the world.
The greatest city in the world.
Yeah, and then I moved to LA when I was 18.
When was it around the age of 18 that you first started your journey? Like, how old were you when you really start first kind of getting in the groove of recording yourself and whatnot?
Shit, so, man, I actually moved to LA when I was 18. I was a dancer first, and I grew up dancing and shit. So, by the I started dancing at 9. By the time I was 18, I had pretty much trained a lot, done a lot of musical theater, done a lot of dance, and in high school I traveled a lot for dance and shit to train and do workshops and shit. And by the time I got to high school, it was got to the end of high school, it was I'm not really finna go to college. I just want to go to LA and audition and work and shit. So I was just there in LA for a few years just working, and I grew up doing musical theater and wanting to sing and rap and be an artist, but I kind of lost interest after a while. And I got more focused on the dance shit. I wanted to dance for Janet Jackson and Usher and shit. And then I moved to LA and I was doing that for a minute. And then I was dancing on tour. I was on the road for 3 years. And I was with one of my best friends, Ru RU. He's a dope ass artist. He produces a lot of my shit too.
Word.
He was on the tour and he's an OG in his music shit. He's an amazing artist. But he does martial arts tricking too, kind of like dancing. And he was on the tour. And he would just be making beats, and I would just be getting high, fucking around, freestyling. He'd be like, bro, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You should do this. And then I got some equipment and just started, instead of going out every night on tour, dancing on tour, like I was when I was 19, 20, 21, the next year I kind of just would be recording in my hotel room, you know what I'm saying? Making demos and shit. And that was when I was 21, 22. So yeah, and then once I got off tour, I started going to the studio more in LA, and then it just...
Everything kind of played out how it played out?
Yeah.
That was 7 years ago.
That was 2016.
Yeah. 7 years ago.
Yeah, 7 years ago.
It feels
Crazy.
weird to say that 7 years ago, right?
Crazy. Yeah.
Because we're about the same age. I'm 26, but
Right.
looking back then to now, isn't it crazy how how, because you were mentioning how you watch old interviews and you still feel like that same person, right?
The exact same way.
But there has been like a good amount of time, but it's weird because like time is weird like that because it's like, oh wow, it feels like I just did this yesterday, or I was just like cutting demo tapes in my room yesterday, and then now I'm on tour in big ass venues with Jade Smino and Suave. Like,
it's like, damn, shit crazy. But we gotta just keep going. I'm grateful, man. Yeah, it's crazy to look back. Like, I'm just like, is this real? I feel like I've like seen this in my mind so many times. Right. You know what I'm saying? And now we're here, like, starting to do some of it. So I'm just grateful, man. For real.
That's dope, bro.
Hell
so
yeah.
White Crocs, when did you first start noticing that did you know that this record was gonna be like that record?
Shit, honestly, man, I loved it, and I'm gonna keep it real. It was like I had a couple people that really loved it, like my friends who loved it, and then there were a couple people, you know what I'm saying, who everyone around me, I'm like, give me your honest opinion. Nobody around me is giving me you know what I'm saying, like nobody's a yes man type shit. Like I pull it out. I'm like, what you really think? And some people, I feel like they were less, you know what I'm saying, confident about it. And then I was still like, fuck it, we put it on there. Everybody's like, fuck it, we put it on there. And I was just like, man, this is gonna be like a little Lucy before the album. Fuck it. You know what I mean? People fucking with it, so I'm grateful, man. I love it personally. Lito went crazy. Ryan Trey went crazy.
Was there a specific moment that you were like, that you knew that this one was gonna be, that this would start going crazy?
I mean, we still working with it, but we still working it, you know? But I don't know. I'm grateful for it right now. I'm grateful that like when we're on the tour right now, we go to the shows and I see people kind of hype when the song comes on, and yeah, it's cool.
It's fire, man. I love that for you. And it's funny because like when I'm looking at the track list for your upcoming project, you actually have a friend of mine on there.
Who?
Gwen Bun.
Gwen Bun, the GOAT. Bruh, Safe Travels is a classic album, bro.
Safe Travels is a dope ass project.
Bro, that shit influenced me so much. Like, I love that album. And Gwen is the coolest.
Yeah.
Like, the coolest. One of my favorite artists, man, for real.
Fun fact, Gwen was one of the first artists on the show.
I think I might have seen that too.
Old ass interview. She did an in-person
was
one.
Was it in here?
No, it was like 4 studios ago.
Okay, my bad.
But it was like 4 studios ago, and then we did a Zoom, I think, when she got signed. But I think the first interview that we did was based around Safe Travels.
Oh yeah, I ain't know about that.
Safe Travels.
That project is classic. You know what I just remembered? What? The reason why I'm having trouble remembering is because every time I go back to look at y'all videos, y'all got a lot of videos. So I be trying to find the like ones that I see. I'm like, damn, y'all put up some new videos since I seen it since the last one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
We work hard. There's a lot of artists.
Hell yeah, 100%. I mean, I love. We want the content. You feel me?
Yeah, I think that's like the tough part about this day and age is like you always have to be consistently feeding people new content, which is a good and a bad thing. And, you know, as a platform that's trying to blend, you know, who's hot with who's next, that's always the tough part because, you know, there's a lot of hot artists, so you got to do both, man. You know what I'm saying?
I watch I love watching all of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like all the long podcasts, like it's dope. It's dope as hell.
Release night. How we feeling tonight?
Damn, it's tonight. This is crazy. You know, it feels so weird because it's like we've been in such a mode of preparation.
I'm gonna put this out on release day for you.
Let's fucking go.
The scream.
My God.
The scream.
My God.
Should I use that? No, it's all good. Nah, because your man in the corner made the face, and I was like,
it's all good. It's all good. That's fire. That's hard. No, that's love.
So this will be out. So this will be out. Well, by the time y'all seeing this, the project is out now.
3/3/23. 3 times 3 is 9. That's 9/23. 9 is my life pad number. You got 9/23, Jordan. Jordan here, you feel me? And it's not just about me. It's for everybody, not just for award. But yeah, release night. I'm feeling good, man. This is insane. Honestly, we don't even have time to process. We gotta keep going. I'm gonna process it a little bit tonight.
Right.
Feel me? But I'm grateful, man.
Are you like nervous?
Hell yeah. I'm hella nervous.
Are you excited?
Bro. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. That's a new word. I'm nervous. I'm nervous and excited. Oh, yeah. I'm nervous and excited for sure. But I mean, I feel like it's probably good that I'm nervous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It is a good thing because it means you care.
Hell yeah.
If you didn't care, you wouldn't be nervous.
Hell yeah. But I mean, I'm at peace with the fact that no matter what, we've already won by all it's putting is love in this project, and there's already music that people love on it. And
Right.
at the end of the day, man, I'm just grateful to have this fucking crowd to pour into. You know what I'm saying? Because it pours into us. Like, not even to sound dramatic, but it's just real shit. Like, I'm grateful to have made this shit, bro.
Right.
Like, this shit gonna last the test of time. Like, you know what I mean? So, well, not even on some, it's gonna last the test of time. It's class. I ain't mean like that, but it's like, it's gonna be here forever for, you know what I'm saying, us to experience.
I was gonna say, even like the Joony record, obviously the Joony record's been out for a little, but like that's a great
Facts.
record too that people have already gotten to enjoy and sink their teeth into as well.
Hell yeah.
How did you and Joony first meet?
Man, I'm just a fucking fan of Joony, bro. So I was on Twitter like early 21, and his album Silent Battles was just like going viral on Twitter.
Okay.
And like I was just playing the album, man, and the first song just got me, bro. He was like, I can't even, why am I blanking on the lyrics? It's so crazy because it's my most played music that year. But he's like, Silent Battles and some things I gotta say. I can't go. It's just I can't go. Yeah, I'm forgetting it. But Joony is, I'm high as hell. But Joony is fucking hard. He's literally my favorite artist. Like if I show you my most played music, he's like my most played music of 21 and 22. And I was honestly in the studio with Lito a lot. He executive produced my project, and he was just like, bro, he heard me talking about him so much. He's like, bro, you gotta just message him. And I don't be messaging a lot of artists, you feel me? I just kind of like synchronicity to kind of bring it together, you feel me? Because, I don't know, I don't like the internet. I don't want to say I don't like the internet, but it's not my favorite thing to do to use the internet.
That's a weird place.
You know what I'm saying? But I messaged him and I was just like, bro, I love your album. This is album of the year. And he hit me back, and it was just love, you know what I'm saying? And we tapped in, and we were both in New York at the same time, and we just put up to the studio. I Don't Care was the first song that we made. And we made it so we was so locked in, we damn near got kicked out the studio before we could even finish the song. The engineer like, yo, y'all gotta get out, like time limits or something. But it honestly worked out, and we just kept going from there. Shout out Joony, man. He's literally one of the best. He's gonna be here for a long time. Seriously.
As will you.
Thank you, man.
As will you.
Appreciate it.
So forward, right? Why forward? Like, what's the meaning behind this project for you?
Well, okay, so the meaning, it kind of developed as like the original idea was for me to do a self-titled project. You know, that was just my emotion, like, because the first 3 projects I dropped kind of were all from a place of being really present in where I was at. A Peak at the Summit kind of represented me making music while being at the point of doing what I wanted to do with dance, like, but getting to a peak, but looking over at the next peak, like seeing a new peak of music. Not even saying that this peak, what life is peaks and valleys, you feel me? But like seeing music and being like, damn, I want to fuck with that too, but I got to climb down this and go up. So that was a Peak at the Summit. Then Valley Hopefuls is the second project. It's like, now I climb down and I'm back in the valley. I'm in the struggle. I'm transitioning from the music to the dance. You know what I mean? I stopped the dance and I stopped, you know what I'm saying, working as a dancer and auditioning and shit. And my music was it was reaching, you know, people and shit, but it wasn't necessarily making me a living yet. You feel me? And just, that was also just indicative of where I was at physically, which is the San Fernando Valley, North Hollywood, where a lot of creatives in LA live at. We live in the Valley, you know what I'm saying? So, artists, dancers, you know, like I said, I'm a dancer first. So, and then Remain Calm was kind of like the transition, like, oh, damn, I'm about to really be doing this music shit, you feel me? And then this album is kind of like, you know what? Let me go back and actually talk about, let me put a light on just who I am before this present day shit. You know, whose son am I? Like, who am I doing this for? You know, instead of just my lifestyle and I'm having fun. I'm this young guy. I smoke weed. I'm doing dance jobs. I'm broke. I want to talk about, you know, the first song, I'm talking about me being 13, riding to the mall with my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, about to split $50 or bust down $50. You know what I'm saying? To just like go see a movie and get some snacks at the food court. You know what I'm saying? I talk about fucking even modern day shit, you know, and then Forward, so you know, Forward, the title kind of developed because it was like, I don't want to do Jordan, but I wanted to do something related to that. So it was like Forward, you feel me? Obviously you have forward as in evolving in my life and pushing my creativity forward and breaking cycles, but you know, you got the family element and my own personal storytelling element. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling the Ward story, my story, you know, and doing my sound my way, and also kind of dedicated to my family and our story, the Ward story, and things I would say to family members that I'm not necessarily close with at this moment, or just kind of representing what we as young adults are, how we transitioned from being the children in our family to the adults and like having to, you know, build something for the future. I'm the last Ward. I don't got no cousins or no brothers or sisters with my last name to carry it on. I'm the last Ward, so everything I'm doing is for Ward. You feel me? And it's also my 4th project, so it's for Ward. You know what I mean? And it's my debut album, so it's a forward in the story. You know what I mean?
That's like, what, 4 or 5 meanings right
And that's
there?
4 meanings.
That's 4 meanings.
And it's 4 Running Men. I don't got the merch, but it's 4 Running Men logos kind of representing the 4
the
4 different projects and shit. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, because I peeped that too.
Hell yeah. It's like silhouettes from my 4 different projects.
You know what the silhouettes kind of reminds me of? I think like it was like right before the pandemic. I think Frank Ocean was kind of doing something like that too.
Bro, I realized that too. I'm like, damn.
But the pandemic ruined, I think, hit the rollout of what he was doing, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that idea, I didn't even consciously do that at all, but I mean, shit, Frank Ocean is a fucking influence of mine since high school, so it's like, I mean, my bad, but it wasn't on purpose.
Oh, I'm not saying you was copying. It reminded me of that too. I was like, oh, that's fire, because it's cool that you got to use it in this way, because I feel like
his was kind of like tracks though, like
it was like a track. It was a track by track. That's why I'm saying it's like similar but different.
Yeah,
but his, I don't think he ever got to fully fulfill his, because he was supposed to do Coachella that year.
I wasn't trying to bite
up to an album, and then the album never got to come out, obviously because of the status of the world.
Damn,
that's what I'm assuming.
I was waiting, because I was waiting on it. That shit went in my room. Like he damn near gave us a little EP album.
Because it was like, what, 4 or 5 songs that came out?
And the remixes and shit was kind of like 7, 8 songs. I was like, damn, there's some YouTube edits that kind of put everything together, but he should bring that shit. He should make that the deluxe on whatever he started working on next.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Might as well just drop 2 albums while you at it. You got the last album from 2020 Coachella. Then you got whatever new joint you working on.
Oh, God.
It's about that time. You feel like Frank Ocean had a big impact on your career?
100%, man. I mean, he just not only before he got to my personal career, I feel like he already just changed music, period. You know what I'm saying? Being a creative, being a young black creative, young male black creative, inspired by different genres, you know what I'm saying? Wanting to express in different mediums, wanting to mix different approaches within genres, and just creative direction and artistic direction, and you know what I'm saying? He's the GOAT, bro. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I mean, Channel Orange came out when I was 17. Like, Nostalgia Orange came out when I was 16. Like, so that was a soundtrack to my high school and shit.
Right. Favorite Frank Ocean song?
Super Rich Kids.
Super Rich Kids.
I don't even know. Yeah, I gotta say Super Rich Kids.
American Wedding.
That one's fire.
Yeah.
I don't hear Nostalgia Ultra enough, because where is it? On YouTube?
Yeah. Just YouTube, I think. Maybe SoundCloud?
I probably should do it on YouTube. Yeah, I guess it's not that hard. If you get YouTube Premium, you just swipe,
Yeah, you're just like, I'm just going to go.
Yeah. It's all good.
Or you know, I mean, we're both the same age. We all remember the zip file days.
Zip files.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Drag and drop that shit into the Apple Music, into the iTunes, and then boom, you have Nostalgia Ultra.
I'm not very technically sound. I don't know how to do that.
You never did. We were the part of the LimeWire
I was
days.
YouTube to MP3 computer.
Me too, but
what they call that, converter. Like that's like bass. That's easy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
It used to be like Drake Take Care zip download, and then there would be like Zippy Share, and I would download it from Zippy Share.
I might have did a little.
Zippy Share was a goat too. A lot easier than LimeWire. Get way less viruses.
Shout out back in the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Blog era.
Yeah, real blog era shit. What's next for you after this, bro? As we look forward. You like that, right?
As we look forward, man. What's next, man? We got the rest of this Love Is Forever tour, man. Shout out Smino and J.I.D again. Thank you for letting us come rock, man. We got this album dropping tonight. Forward debut
out now
album.
By the time y'all see this.
Out now by the time this shit drop. We got the Fam Jam video. Oh, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. We saying it. I don't give a fuck. It's coming out. What's coming out? We got the Fam Jam video coming Tuesday. And we got some more We got Dreamville Fest coming up, and we got some more stuff that we're gonna.
Dreamville Fest, very exciting.
Thank you, man. We got some more stuff that we're gonna talk about soon.
As it gets revealed over time. What do you see? What do you want to hope to see yourself by the end of this year, bro? Let's talk about some manifestation. What do you hope to see yourself by the end of 2023?
Honestly, spending time with my family, bro. Man, hopefully way into another album and fucking bro, just solid, bro. You feel me? Just solid, just happy, like just working, man. Trying to working on this next album. I hope I'm inspired. You feel me? Hope tour went great. You feel me? Just, I'm grateful. Honestly, whatever the greater plan is, I'm trying to go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Was that a good enough answer?
Great answer. 10 out of 10. Maybe a Grammy nom. I'm going to throw that in there for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to think big, my boy.
Oh, a Grammy nom from,
for
damn.
you,
I
not
thought you
for
meant
me,
for what
for
I just
me.
said. I thought you said for what I just said, like that was a speech song.
No,
Shit.
I'm saying a Grammy nom
Shit,
for you.
maybe. Hey, that would be hard, man. That would be hard.
We going to manifest it.
Hey,
Well,
I
look,
appreciate that.
I appreciate you, bro. Well, look, Forward out now. Make sure you
Yes,
go check that out.
Forward.
Forward out now. So go check out the album. Drop today. White Crocs going crazy, so make sure you keep streaming that.
White Crocs going crazy. Cherimoya going crazy. IDC going crazy, man. Kato, shout out Kato. Command Z, man, doing all the merch, man. Shout out Ray on the video, man. Shout out St. Louis, man. Southside, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? The whole world ski.
Big St. Louis. Well,
Big St. Louis. You know about Big St. Louis, bro. That's fire. That's fire. He said it.
Big St. Louis in the building. Well, before we get out of here, let the people know they can follow you out. Anything else you want to let the fans know? Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
At Jordan Ward everywhere. That's JORDANWARD everywhere. JordanAlexWard.com for music, merch, and show information. And that was Forward the album. Much love.
There you go. Yes, the cats are fighting in the back, guys. It happens sometimes.
It happens sometimes.
They're just excited for Forward just as much as we are.
Yeah.
All right? Forward out now. Make sure you go stream
Shout out
that
on the
album.
radar, man. I
Oh, my
fuck
brother,
with the
thank you, bro.
platform, man. I fuck with the platform.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You know, make sure you go stream the album. Keep running up all the singles out now. If you're going to be at Dreamville Fest, we'll see you there.
Yes,
right?
Sirski. Shout out Dreamville Fest.
Make sure you go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Sports free. But you already knew that. Till next time, it's on the radar. We out. Bow. My God. Big St. Louis.